Hello viewers, welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with you to discuss about the part 3 of the first video I created about how to create a Word document and edit its content. So here we are today. Let's get started. So here I just open this document and I go to tools, but when I go to tools, I don't get the kind of menus I need to go. I supposed to get in editing, for editing. I mean, so which are the home menu, insert menu, and so many kind of menus. Which I used before in the other videos in order to edit some kind of content of my document. So the reason why I didn't get that is here I'm in view menu, so I need to go to edit menu, which is at the top here. So as we can see here, I just uh, switch to edit menu, while when I click on done, it will just take me to view menu. While view menu just gives you ability to actually view your document, you know what I'm saying, and see the entirely how your document is going to be in a normal paper, you know what I'm saying, but you don't get the ability to edit your content in view menu. So we need to go back to edit, where we will come to tools here, and let's move to insert menu. Because in this video, in the last two videos, I talk about home menu with its contents and how to use with its content, and the second video I talk about files and how to use with the contents of file menu, you know what I'm saying. So while in this video I'm gonna talk about how to use with insert menu and content of insert menu. So here in the insert menu, we got picture, we got text box, we got shape, comment, table, blank page, and so many things which we will all talk about with. And guess what, these all things I'm gonna talk about is just free of charge, you know what I'm saying. You don't need any data connection for this kind of activities I'm gonna describe, I'm gonna explain in this video. You just need your smartphone and nothing else but WPS Office. So here we are, let's get started. So in insert menu, it gives you ability to insert things like a picture, table, text box, comment, and so many things into your document. For example, we used to create some kind of documents that we need to insert pictures in it. So so you have to get that picture you want on your smartphone, then insert it into your Word document. So let's see how it's gonna work. When you go to tools, go to insert menu, go to pictures. So it's loading, it's taking you to the location where you're gonna take your picture, you know what I'm saying. Sorry, it's taking a bit little longer. So as we can see here, these are the all kind of pictures I got on my smartphone. So by the way, I'm gonna choose any of the picture that I want to put in my document. Let's take one. You can take up to 8 actually different pictures and insert them into your Word document. By the way, you can put into actually more than 100 pictures in your document, you know what I'm saying. But just when you click 9, the range of selecting just here is 9. You can only select 9 firstly. So but you may just after you just insert it into your Word document, you can come back and reinsert and go to insert option in order to insert another 9 till you insert all the kind of pictures you want to be inserted in your document. So I just selected this one. Let me just insert it. Okay, so as we can see here, I just inserted my document here. So you can need to crop your document. As you can see, it is just a screenshot picture, so I need to crop it here. You can just tap on the crop option. These arrows here, these arrows here, and crop it to the base size you want it to be. So here we are. You can move it to different parts you want. Also, you can rotate it or do it if you don't want it to be in that size, in that side, I mean. So there's one thing we call wrap text. Sorry, by the way, when you go to tools here, you will see another menu open for the picture. That means an extra menu which gives you the ability to perform some kind of actions only on the pictures. You know what I'm saying? There's one menu for there's one menu for shapes, you know what I'm saying, and there's another menu for tips, for tables. I mean, you're gonna see all these kind of menus I'm talking about when you stay connected in this video, and when you keep watching this video. So these different types of option here, the crop option is which gives you ability to make crops, while the rotate is what gives you ability to rotate your crop, to rotate your picture into base kind of rotation you need, rotation option you need. Delete, you can just delete the option, the picture. So let me undo it. I just don't want to delete it because I need some kind of explanation to add so that you can get it more better. So in line with this picture to be weighted just together with text in a single line, you know what I'm saying, while so I need to open, while top or bottom, this gives you ability to either situate at the top of your, at the top of text, or at the bottom of text. While square is this kind of text that we usually see in the kind of newspapers, which will be situated within a text and move the text to different sides, you know what I'm saying. So when I don't get a lot of text here, so that's why it will not show you, it will not be shown as good as it's supposed to be. And when you get a lot of text, you can try this option and you will see how awesome it is. While in front of text, this gives you ability to be gives you any text you want in your document. This is very helpful when you want to arrange some kind of pictures, more especially your paper. You get margin line of your paper that will not give your pictures ability to be arranged in a good, in a kind of order or manner that you want it to be. So you can just put the option for these pictures as this option in front of text. You can give space by typing on, sorry, by wrap texting. You can give empty space and you can then just get your location where you put in front of text, then you arrange your pictures like that, you know what I'm saying. So when we go to the next option, is behind text. This is whereby the pixel will be situated the text, as we can see here. So that options for actually for this pixel in the insert menu. So let me just keep my pixel actually as the square. It's a square here, or let me just take it as a line with text. So let us continue. So one thing, sorry, the which is, how do you open the menu? The menu for picture can only be open when you get a picture in your Word document. So in that way, you'll just go and tap or click on the picture. When you just click on it, when you go to tools, it will automatically be appeared. While when you tap on the paper, any side of the paper, you can not get that kind of a menu for for this kind of picture, you know. So let's get back to insert menu. Let's see what is a text box. So as we can see here, this is a text box. A text box is a box that gives you ability to write some kind of text and edit the text to the best way you want it to be, and you can use box in different aspects. Also, this text box, let me go to option. As you can see here, another menu appears for the text box where we get add text, rotate, delete, and this wrap option. This wrap option, we can see here, the align with text, bottom, behind text is all the same. We just explain for the picture, while this kind of border style is a kind of different style you can put to your text box. While border color, you may need to change your text box, while weight, you may need to increase the size of your text box. So here it is. These are the different examples. Also, you can do a lot of things, as we can see here. So you can add text, for example, when you need to write some kind of text like this. Also, you can select this text box in order to reduce the size of it. So as you can see here, you can arrange the text box with pixel, with anything you want, or you can also put it on in line with text option. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it really works. And you can delete the text box if you want it. As you can see, I deleted it. I can undo to get it back, but I just need to delete the text box. So let's go to shapes. In the shapes, we got some shapes here, different types of shapes with different kind of designs or colors, I can say. So in this kind of shapes, there are shapes that works just like text box, which you can add text in it or in them, I mean, like this kind of the text, triangle, polygon, rectangle, and different types of text. You know what I'm saying? So let's see the one example of this text. Also, you can use this kind of text in order to design a simple logo, or to design something like that. How can this work like a text box? For example, when you just open the tools, you will see drawing tools option, then add text. When you add text, you will just start typing your text here. So it works like a text box. You can use it as a description box, you know what I'm saying, which we usually see in a kind of textbooks and so many things. Also, you can go to insert and add some kind of actually shape. As you can see here, I just add another text, another option. You see, you can use it to illustrate, to do some kind of illustration in your document. For example, for example, this is how I use my illustration like this. So you can do different types of illustration to the base of how you want it to be, and so many things. So let me clean it. You can use this quick box in order to delete it. Let's go to insert menu and see what is comment. Comment is what gives you ability to give a kind of description, you know what I'm saying? Like a comment, we usually, sometimes you may need to add some information to something in your document. For example, when it is not like kind of common thing you are talking about. For example, when you are a graphic designer or software engineer, you may insert something in your word book that needs some kind of comment in order to give more description about that thing you just add. So you can just, as you can see here, picture. So you can close the comments, you can continue your work. Everybody, when anyone come here, I mean when anybody come here to see some kind of line around here. That means if that person knows what is all about in WPS, he may definitely think that there is comment about this. I need to read it. I need to learn more about this comment. What is all about. You can, when you open it, you will just see, okay, this picture, this is a picture. Wow. And so many things, you know what I'm saying. So this comment doesn't have any kind of extra menu, so you can just go to comments. As you can see here, I don't need to add comments. So the best way to close comment or to delete comment is to go to next option, which is the view option. Okay, sorry, I mean the review option. This is where you will see your comments, modify username, and reject all resumption and revisions. I mean, show comments, close comment. As you can see, I just close the comment. I don't need it anymore, so that's why I just come to review and close it. So let's go to table. Sometimes you need to create a table for the betterment of your work, for a kind of professional work or advancement work that needs a good arrangement. So here we are. Let's go to tables. When we come to table here, as we can see, this is used to increase. This is used for the number of for the number of this is used for increasing the number of columns, while this at the top is used for the number of rows. Rows are the vertical lines, you know what I'm saying, while the columns are the horizontal lines. How many horizontal lines do you want? As you can see here, I just need 3 here. So here are the 3 columns, the vertical lines, while here we need 7, we need 6, we need 5, we need 4, we need 3, we need 2. We just need 2 rows and actually a kind of 3 columns. So you can choose any different example of a table here, but the default one is this kind of wide table. So just click on the OK. Just click on the OK button. As you can see here, you can come here, tap in any of the cell, which is the intersection of row and column, a kind of box between one single row and one single column. So here you can type everything you need in it. Also, you can use this arrow to increase you can use this arrow to add another column. As you can see here, I'm just columns. You can add as much as columns you want. Also, you can use this one below to add as much as rows you want to add. So this is how to insert a table, and you can modify your table when you open the tools. As you can see, we have a kind of new or extra menu for the table, which is when you go to table properties, you will just come here and see different kind of actually options that you need. Here for alignment, when you need your text to be situated in either right or center or left here. While wrapping style, do you need any wrapping style? On OK. Let's go to type. Let's see how it works. For example, I say name, I say age. So let's see how to delete a column when you inserted a lot of columns that are over the way you want it. So you can just come and tap on the heading for the column, which is the A, B, C, D, E, F up to the number of column you just inserted. So you tap on the heading, tap on delete, it will just automatically get deleted. As you can see here, I'm just deleting it. Also, you can just insert a new column by just tapping on the heading and add some kind of things, or you can go to so also you can get some kind of options, as we can see here, and this quick bar. You can change different type of text or text flow. Let's select one here. As you can see, font, do you need to change the font style? No, I don't need to change the font style. Do you need to increase the size of it? As you can see, or do you need to decrease the size of it? Do you need to bold it? Do you need to highlight it? Or you need to change the color of it? So you can use this actually to insert different kind of options in your table, or you can go to this option so that you can color the entire, or you can highlight the entire column, or row or cell. It depends with what you selected. So as we can see here, this is how to insert. So when we, for example, as you can see, our paper is already getting filled up, so we need to go to next paper. You will just come to this side of the paper, right side, and just clicking on the enter button, so that you will just wrap down and go to the next paper. So let's get back to insert menu. When we come here, you may need to insert a blank page. For example, when we fill up this page and we need a new page to be inserted at this very place, we just go to insert menu and tap on the insert a blank page. As we can see here, a new blank page is just inserted just below the other page we just which just get filled up. So this is how to insert a blank page. While the page number, sometimes you may need to make your work better by putting a page number so that you don't miss a page. Whenever you are a page, you know that this page is page number so number, you know what I'm saying? So we just go to page number. At here page number menu, you will see footer. Footer, that means at the bottom of the paper. Do you need the number at the bottom of the paper, or at the top side of the paper? So we usually use the footer at the bottom of the paper, the lower part of the paper, that means. While right alignment, where do you need it? At the right side, left side, or center? We need it at the center. The number format, which type of number do you need to apply in this kind of document? So the number, there are kind of different number formats that will suit your work in as page number. So we just need normal 1 2 3. So where do you need to start your page number? You just need to start it with 1 2 3, or which number. We just want it to be started as number 1. So here, as we can see, it just appears in our document. As we can see, you can double click on the main page or center of the paper, so that you will close the page menu, you will close the header and the footer. These are the header and footer, where different types of information like page number and the end notes or some kind of notes used to be inserted, just like we usually see in our textbooks and so many things. So when you see this option to head, that means to go to header, top of the document. When you see to footer, that means to come down here to the footer. When you tap on this X sign, that means to close the header and the footer options. when as soon as you inserted a new page, you will just see it gets automatically numbered with a page number system. So that's how to insert a page number. Well, let's go to header and footer. Header and footer, as I told you, you can add some kind of text. For example, Word document tutorial. So in every of your page in your document, you will see, let me close it. As you can see here, every page of every part of the top side of the paper in your document will be named as Word document tutorial. This thing is, we usually see it in textbooks. When you read textbook, when you check a lot of textbook, try to check it out. Well, I know that you already see it before, or you have been coming across with it, but you don't know how to insert it, or you don't know how it gets done into that kind of textbooks. So here you get your skills in order to make your textbooks and put header and footer to it. So let's go back to the next option, which is the footnote. Footnotes and endnotes, these are the kind of notes that we usually insert, just like this. You can type a different kind of notes. For example, sign and date are one of the most common example of actually this kind of footnotes or endnotes. So let me close the endnotes and go back to insert menu. As we can see here in the insert menu, we got endnote. Endnote is almost the same with this actually footnote. You know what I'm saying? They are very similar and they are almost the same. This actually, you don't need this actually in most of your work. You need this in most of the professional works, but not in just common types of work. Because even me too, I don't used to use with it when I just need it. I need it when I'm creating a kind of professional works, which actually I don't think I get to do some kind of works in these days. You know what I'm saying? So let's move to the next option. Let me just undo it and move to the next step. So in the next step, which of what we have is drop cap. Drop cap, as we can see here, it's a kind of thing that you will use in more example like newspaper. You may see that a kind of large one single letter and a lot of text followed by its size and under it in order to describe some kind of information. So that's what is talking about drop cap. Dropped rows, how many rows do you need it to fill? So you need it to fill 1 row, 2 row, 4 rows, so that it will be more vigor and drag more attention of the reader. So the distance, how many distance do you need it to be? It depends with the centimeters you want, 0.1, 0.2, it depends. But this is usually, I don't think this you have to use it all the times. It is not necessary to use. You can do your work better even if you didn't started it. So that's why I want you to learn how what are the type of document that are suitable to your work. For example, as a student, you don't need this kind of things, or a businessman. Sometimes it depends with the document you want to create, and it depends with the reader you are targeting to read this kind of that kind of document. So you have to take note about all kind of things. While Evernote, I don't get internet connection or data connection right now. So while it is a kind of actually a note that needs a data connection to be inserted, which you can link with some kind of website and so many things. While date and time, sometimes you may need to insert date and time, or when your phone lost actually a kind of arrangement for the date and time. When your date and time is not set on your smartphone, you may just need it, or when you don't want to open that kind of date and time option, you know what I'm saying? So you can use this kind of option in order to automatically insert date and time, as we can see here. So